they want to skip or not doing the assignment, they cannot because they need the point to pass the class.
I learned that I can't control everything at the time, but I can control how I prepare and how I manage my time.
So what should we do? We should focus on the present. We should make today as wonderful as there will no tomorrow.
As you know that financial challenge may be part of your journey in your life, it's hard, and I understand that, but just remember one thing, that life is fun and it's worth living.
Hello everyone, including teacher. Welcome to our podcast today. I'm Rod as your host, and Nita will be your co-host today. And we are honored to have Kim Hong, Senit, Sakarat, and TV as our guest speaker and as our experts come to discuss and share their in-depth experience on university student pressure. If you don't wanna miss out, please don't forget to watch to the end.
Exactly, it often feels like you're running a marathon with no finish line at all. To start off with, let's bring in Kim Hong. Kim Hong, we all know that schoolwork can be overwhelming. Can you tell us what does a busy week look like for you and how do you feel about it?
So for me, a super busy week is very hectic and overwhelming because I have to doing my assignment and I have to doing my assignment, homework, and I have to do my house chore, or sometimes I need to hang out with my friend as well. So that's make me very tired and stressed. Sometimes I get very panicked from the incomplete assignment that I do the next day. But overall, this was a very fun experience.
Kim Hong, beyond the standard classroom assignment, schoolwork can feel like a massive weight when you balancing a double life. From what you have seen, what are the outside pressure that make school works feel so overwhelming for students?
The outside work that made school work, the outside point that made school work can be overwhelming is some student need to balance work life and school at the same time. Because most students don't have enough cash to support the academic journey, so they have to work at a part-time job to support the school or pay the bill. And that's make and everyone know that studying them then working at the same day can be very exhausted. And the other point is some students even study two majors at the same time, and that can make them very stressed and feeling heavy. And even if they want to, they feeling heavy because they have to double the work more, to do more the work more than normal student, and even if they want to, they cannot skip not doing the assignment because they need the score to pass the class, and that's create a heavy duty that made them stressed by the pressure.
When Kim Hong, this is heavy. The academic grind is exhausting enough, but having to hustle at a part-time job just to pay for school and cover your bills, that's a whole different level of stress.
No kidding, it really is. And that leads us to Srinit, who is out there living the exact double life. Srinit, can you tell us what's the absolute part of balancing your work life and your school work at the same time?
With my experience, the hardest part about studying and working at the same time is balancing my time and energy. Both work and studying require a lot of time, energy, and responsibility. After work, I often feel tired, but I still need to attend class, complete my assignment, and study for the exam. Sometimes I just want to rest, but I can't. I also miss spending time with my family, my friend, and sometimes they ask me to go out, but I have to say no because I have assignment to complete or I need to work for the next day. Although they understand my situation, I still feel disappointed because I just want to spend more time with the person I care about or the people that around me. Yes, that is.
Having to constantly say no to the people you care, you love, just to finish assignment is quite exhausting. You think so?
Seriously, it's like you constantly pull into two directions at the same time, huh? Anyway, let's look a little bit closer to that. Have you ever had a big task and also a huge responsibility at your workplace at the same time? And how did you handle that nightmare?
Yes, absolutely. I had that experience before. It was the one of the most stressful day I have had. When the day when I have a final exam at the university and I have a lot of responsibility at my work. At first, I feel very anxious because I worry that if I don't have enough time to prepare for my exam or I don't finish my work properly. To deal with the stress, I prepare a few days before the exam instead of studying everything the night before the exam. I review my notes little by little. I also do list and decide which tests are the most important. And the day on the exam, I try to stay calm and I focus on the task at the time. At first, my exam and then my work. And by the day, the end of the exam, I was exhausted, but I feel proud of myself because I had done my best in both. And with that experience, I can learn that I can't control everything at the time, but I can control and learn how to prepare and manage my time.
Oh,
Yes,
I love
that's
that mindset in it. I can't control everything, but I can control how I prepare. That's a sure goal right there.
Fact, but to get to that level of control, your time management has to be logged in, and let's be real, that doesn't come easy for most of us. Anyway, let's bring Sakarat in.
University is a completely different beast compared to high school. But have you ever completely lost at your time, looking at the looming deadline and just start panicking? What's went wrong?
To answer your question, yes, I have been in that kind of situation countless times, and it's pretty dreadful. I think the fact that I lost control of my time is because of I lack time management skills, which is the most important skill for student. Pretty much that time management skill is important, especially to me. And just like you said, the lose control of the time is bad for students like us. And it has occurred to me not since long ago, since I was studying at high school. Yes, and it's really hard and difficult to adjust to what the teacher or the lecturers provide the work for us to do. It's really hard. So what else can you do? You have to adapt to that kind of situation. As you know, you cannot blame the teacher or the lecturers for the task that they provide, because you have to keep reminding yourself that that task that the teacher provide is the challenge, and the challenges make us improve and grow to be a better person. Yeah.
Alright, I have an imaginary question. Like, if you could ever go back in time, what would you do differently with your times?
If I could go back in time, I would studying rather than wasting my time on lecture activities. But as you know, there's no way to turn back time. So what you have to do is you should focus on the present. Yes, make today as wonderful as if there were no tomorrow.
Honestly, mad respect for taking ownership like that. When things get chaotic, it's easy just to blame the professor or the workload, but you're looking as a chance to grow instead.
My job right there, Sakarat. Make today wonderful as if there were no tomorrow. I love that vibe.
Me too, but let's be honest, it's hard to focus on making today wonderful when your bank account is stressing you out. Financial anxiety makes everything heavier. So Tilly, welcome to the mic. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm good.
Tilly, a lot of students right now are drowning in financial pressure, such as tuition, school supply, daily bills. It genuinely messes with their focus and especially their mental health.
From sorry, uh, from from everything you have seen and experienced, what is your message to the student out there who feel completely overwhelmed by money problems?
Um, to answer your question, I believe that students who are facing financial difficulties should first look for the opportunity that are already available for them. Many schools offer scholarship and students are usually free to apply if they meet the requirement, especially those who cannot afford tuition fee. There are also scholarship and financial aid program provided by university, government, and even international organizations. These opportunities are created to support students in needs, so it's important to take time and research, also apply to them. Another important message is to learn how to manage money wisely. Avoid spending money on things that are not necessary. Instead, divide your budget into different categories so you know exactly where your money is going. Yes, planning your expense in advance and prioritizing your essential needs can help reduce financial stress and make your money last longer. With good financial habits and making use of available opportunities, students can overcome many problems with financial and continue pursuing their educations.
That is incredibly practical. Hunting down those scholarships and watching your small expenses is a game changer.
Absolutely. To wrap this up on a big picture note, if millions of university students were listening to you right now, what is the number one financial truth you want them to carry with them for the rest of their life?
Wow, this is a good question. If this message reached millions of students, I would tell them that financial responsibility are begin with small choice that you make in your daily life. Spend less than you earn. The decision that spend money on your education rather than something that you simply want can shape your opportunity in the future. One day when those difficult times have passed, you look back and see how far you have come. Financial challenge may be part of your journey or in your life. It's hard, I know that, but just remember that life is fun and it's worth living.
That's a good speech right there. But that brings us to the end of our today's podcast. Thank you so much to our guest speaker for sharing your valuable insights and experience.
We also want to thank everyone for listening and watching. We hope today's discussion gave you helpful, useful ideas and inspirations.
Don't forget to join us for our next episode.
Until next time, take care and goodbye.